How's it going? If you're watching this, I successfully made a clickbait title. Yay, good job me. This is a little bit of a different video. We're not going to be talking about the car. I'm going to be sharing some insights about myself. Things I really don't share very often. Really, to start off is I'm not comfortable in front of a camera. I don't like talking to a camera. Making these videos is not comfortable for me. I naturally don't like attention. Along with that, I'm actually very antisocial, which is kind of funny because my main job is dealing with customers and employees all day. So yeah, if you meet me in person, like if I'm at a car show and stuff, I won't talk much. I'll go look around. I don't just randomly go up to people and start talking to them. Someone talks to me, I have no issues with it. I'll have a conversation with them. I don't go out of my way to have conversations with people, especially with people I don't know. Someone that I know I'm more comfortable with, I open up a lot easier and have a lot better conversations with that person. Okay, moving on. Food. I'm an extremely picky eater. I've always been. I don't like mayonnaise. I don't like tomatoes. Although I like ketchup and I like spaghetti sauce, but I don't like just raw tomatoes. Pickles. I love pickles, but I don't like them mixed with anything else. I can eat a pickle by itself, put it on a sandwich, it makes me want to throw up. I don't know, it's weird. Pickles on a hamburger, pickles on chicken, I cannot do it. It's really strange. But I have no problem picking them off and just eating them alone. I don't like mustard. I don't like any type of salad dressing. I have not been able to find any salad dressing I like. I don't like any salad dressing that's mayonnaise based. Also, I don't like vinegar, so I don't like any vinegar based salad dressing. That said, I don't really get to eat salad. I don't like just lettuce by itself, and I don't like any dressings that's out there. Maybe one day I'll find something that I'll like that's not based with vinegar or mayonnaise. Another thing is, not into sports. I don't like any sports. I don't watch sports. I don't follow sports. I don't know anything about sports. Watching some people play sports doesn't interest me at all, even when it comes to racing. I don't like going to drag races to watch it, but I love to go and race in it. I just don't enjoy watching it. I don't envy cars from Japan. Right-hand drive cars, Skylines, doesn't really interest me. Bugattis, high-end cars, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, doesn't really interest me. I would much rather actually take a cheap car and make it to something I want than just to buy something that's already considered great. Another thing is, I'm a really slow thinker. Someone goes up to someone and asks, oh, what kind of oil you use? Normal person just responds instantly, 5W30. So my brain has to take the question, compute it, and then it goes through the memory and searches Mobile 1 oil for the Sentra 5W30. And then my brain has to compute how am I going to communicate that to the person as easy and as short as possible without giving too much details, because my brain will make a list of three to four different things on this really simple answer, and my brain now has to dumbify my answer. So then my answer is going to be like, I use Mobile 1 5W30 for this particular car, and then I might explain why I use it. Even though they didn't ask why I used it, they didn't ask what brand I used, they just want to know what oil I used. Another thing is, with the way my brain works, my brain can tell my mouth basically what to say. My brain cannot think while I'm talking at the same time. So while I'm talking, I'm just repeating what my brain had previously told me to say, but I can't think of another thought while I'm in the middle of talking. So my brain can't multitask. It's weird. So if I'm having like a really long conversation and my conversation is like a long paragraph, towards the end of the paragraph, at that point, my brain just like shuts off and like, I don't even know what the heck I'm talking about anymore. Another thing is, so I'm not into movies, not into TV shows. If I'm gonna watch something, it's gonna be on YouTube, and most of the time it's gonna be something educational. When I did watch TV, it would be Discovery Channel almost all the time, History Channel, that sort of thing. I've tried getting into different shows and it just doesn't interest me. Watching something that's not real doesn't intrigue me one bit. Same thing with the movie, it's not real. Sometimes it can be based on a true story, but it's not the actual story. That's it, Fast and the Furious. I've only seen a couple of the shows. I think I've seen 1, 2, part of Tokyo Drift. I've seen bits and pieces throughout the other series. But yeah, I don't follow along that series. A car guy not to have watched every Fast and the Furious out there is probably a little unusual and strange. You may have already got this already, but I do really enjoy learning. I also really enjoy helping people. If I got an answer to something, I don't mind answering it. If I can help someone learn, great. One thought that always goes through my mind, and this is a consistent thought, is when I die, what kind of legacy am I going to leave behind? How did I make people feel is really kind of always plays in my mind. So I always try to treat people with respect. And sometimes it comes out that because I'm not very talkative, I'm not very nice. I generally try to do anything I can to make someone feel better about themselves when it's within my capability, and I hate to say it, when I can still be in my comfort zone. That's all I got for today. You got any questions? Let me know. Anything here you might relate to, feel free to put in the comments. Aloha. Peace out. Catch you in the next one.